It's Classic Skate Mag. What's up? This is our 5th episode. Today we're looking at Skateboarder magazine, November 2010. Dylan Reeder on the cover. On the cover, Dylan grinded this long Sunset Boulevard rail among rush hour traffic and an old lady poaching the video on her cell phone. It's LA, so maybe it'll be on TMZ. Hopefully you'll see it first in his Gravis part due out this month. John Bradford photo. Other things in this issue: Tale of Two Cities, the Bones Midwest Tour, Riot in the Streets, Vans Invades Cyprus, and Dylan Reeder spits hot fire. It's Classic Skate Mag. Let's get started. Inside spread, Volcom jeans, Dustin Dolan. Ollie up to like nose stall, side on a rail next to a quarter pipe. They call it nose smacker fakie. There he is, taking a nibble at a skateboard, Dustin. It's the Av, fakie nose grind, fakie 5-0, whatever you want to call it. Clean as always with the Av. Chaz Ortiz, hard flip in Miami. Silas Baxter Neal for Elwood. Ollie up to quick front blunt. Very clean. Chris Vanner, Ollie through a tree. That was also a poster that came in this issue. Brilliant photograph. An extremely eerie feeling hung in the air. That quote from Riot in the Streets coming up on page 56. On the cover, the details from Dylan. We got Tyler Mumma frontside air. Vincent Alvarez, fakie front crook. Intern, upturn. I'll be honest, we just read a lot of dick and fart jokes. Got Ackley for Decline. Looks like rocking a big front rock, front disaster. Looks like a big front disaster. Jamie Palmore from Skate Mafia Crew. 180, fakie 5-0, 180 out. I like the whole skating in downtown San Diego vibe. Just cruising around and finding spots. The first time I saw the spot was when Ben Zersbeck skated it in a video and I thought it was in Mexico. So I was psyched when I found out it was in SD. I've tried this trick there a couple times with no success. But just messing around this one day, I tried it and it all worked out. Pretty sick, Jamie. Skate Mafia. Evan Smith with the howl. Backtail kickflip out. Looks like some school just got built and I bet there's rails blocking all this now. I just gotten off a long flight to San Diego and went straight to the spot with a small posse. It was right before they were going to put the handrails up on the stairs, so we got lucky. The parking lot had a perfect brand new asphalt, but the roll-up had huge cracks, so you had to barge it fast. It was such a perfect spot that's probably no longer skatable. Then we went to the beach and chilled. It was the perfect California day. Evan Smith. Ronson Lambert, World Industries shoes. Big flip switch Manny. You know that high-speed Ronson. Ideal Surf and Skate. You got Planet Earth. Some crusty wood run up to piles of concrete. Nike SBP rod ad. Switchback tail. South New York City. A lot of response to that bench after Dylan impossibled over it. A lot of people went there and got tricks on it. It's an iconic bench. It's tall. I wonder how many inches tall that actually is. Today's show is brought to us by the Autonomy Agora marketplace, where you will find a group of courses that are changing people's lives. More courses are added each quarter, and it's becoming a standard for peer-to-peer skill sharing. So go look at the current offers. I'm sure there's something for you. The link is in the description. Got Jake Brown at the X Games. Looks like he's in the middle of a straight backflip. Win the Dylan Reeder sponsor package. Win the cliche package. You got Reda in there giving the thumbs down for his cheeseburger. Don't like that cheeseburger. You got another thing with Dane Berman. Sydney versus Melbourne. Girl skaters. What does Dane say about girl skaters? I'm attracted to girls. If a girl is good looking and skates, I could get down. But I'd rather she didn't. I try not to discriminate. Everyone had to hate early on, even Nyjah. I don't want to read about his puke thing, but he says some stuff about traveling. Dane. You got Adam Taylor for some meat sticks. Get yourself some Jack Links, meat sticks, stale fish. You got John Lufer. This looks like a viewfinder from cruising around. You got Kong Lung in there. San Diego head playing some guitar. I gotta try to get Marty to give me some clips of Kong on the Marbro channel, YouTube. King Kong. Oh, yeah. Look at that pink bus. They got the pink bus. Skateboarder art. Gotta admit, that's pretty dope. I like that. Grant Taylor versus Jake Johnson in the face-off. Dun, 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 dun. Jake Johnson beats Grant Taylor. 10-6. Questions. What was the name of the 2005 movie that Jason Dill had a part in? And what was his character's name? Name as many skaters as you can who appeared in Memory Screen. What Birdhouse video does Steve Barra have a vert part? Who was your opponent's first board sponsor? What songs did quartersnacks.com use for their re-edit of Dylan Reeder's Minefield part? Who invented the tray flip? Who did Arto ride for prior to Flip? What's the name of the skate shop Heath co-owns, and where is it located? What is Gator's real name? Name another skater with an animal nickname. Who appeared in a suit toting a Bible in his time code part? Recite his sermon from the beginning.
Study and obey the Bible.
Obey the Lord.
Quit sinning. Pray always. Get to know the Lord.
Lenny Kirk. And we were just talking about Lenny Kirk in the last issue because he had a photo graffiti. That's cosmic. So yeah, Jake wins because he got like some 2s, and those some tough questions though. I don't think I would have got all those right. Greg Lutzka, fakie kickflip for Skate Warehouse and Dark Star. You got David Gravette's Portland, Oregon. Haunts, working on the bike, going to Wendell's, obviously going to Burnside. He's got some Sandy Hut restaurant and legal gardening in the backyard. I rep that. Eunice Armani for Jart with a back lip. Very nice photograph. You got Johnny Layton with the in and out. He likes the NBA, doesn't like taxes and cops. Going with the waffle grip Vans. Valiant Thor ad. Got Skate Anatomy with Jason Dill. What's some of the worst? First time's a doozy, second time's a bitch, third time's a charm, a stitch in time. Full facial. There was a sidewalk bump up the street when I had just started skating. I tried to rocket air off it and I woke up to the neighbor lady. It was my second full-blown knockout. My face was completely scraped off, lip, nose, eyebrow, chin, and everything. If you watch my part in Minefield, right after I slappy grind a red pole, Greg Hunt flashes a photo of a Polaroid of my face from that slam. You can watch it in super slow motion and see my face all smashed up. I'm bummed I lost that Polaroid in a move over the years. Sack attack on my back. One of a kind finger break. Oh, it's like LD. I remember a time in my life skating when I'd hurt myself and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not going to have to skate and I'm going to go get Vicodin. One time I was up at Cal State and I tried to backside nose grind over the gap that drops down. I tried to backside nose grind over it thinking I could totally do it. I fell out of the nose grind, dropped from this head-high thing, and put my finger in a crack in the ground. The doctor told me he had never seen a finger break like that before. I had a few doctors say that to me. I broke the tip of my pinky finger and the middle. Jason Dill. Got Nixon watches and a little hatchet. That's interesting. Hey, if you'd like to learn more about the value of hemp, check out wiscannabis.com, where you'll find articles, videos, and handmade goods. There's a great collection of info there, so go support a small organic hemp farmer. Now, back to the mag. Reese Forbes, memory screened. Some good boards from Reese. Element, Rasa Libre, Skate Mental, and Stacks, the Beatles series. Adam Taylor, Living in Skin. Got iPath, Matt Rodriguez, Back Lippin', Albany, New York. Sierra Fellers. There's an unknown name for quite some time. Sierra Fellers came through my town once back in the day. And I got to take him and some of his crew down to our campus, where we basically have like one really good spot. It's a 9-rail. It's a square, thin bar, really good run-up. It's also just a straight 9-set. It's a long 9-set. But anyways, we all got kicked out there. Sierra Fellers was ripping when he was a kid. When I first met him, still ripping. Tons of stuff he's put up on Barracks. Sierra got a lot of skills. Tale of Two Cities. Milwaukee, Chicago. Kevin Romar, backside overcrook. Adam Diet, backside nose blunt. Pretty sweet pics across the bottom. Paid a visit to the Milwaukee River spot. Moose with a kickflip. Tweaked out kickflip. Very nice. Chad Barty, the Waukesha rail. Frontside heel flip lip. That's tight. Some of my homies got tricks on that rail in our videos. Very popular spot. Randy Plesser. Randy Plesser. I'm not sure, bro. Frontside rock. Joden Hofart. Kick flipping out into the street off this loading dock from some demolished building. Pretty tight. Riot in the streets, vans in Cyprus. Looks like some World Cup action. People went bananas. This was the moment they'd been waiting for. The soccer team had just won a match. They're out filming the energy. Andrew Allen kickflip into the bank. Chris Vander backside flip. Alex Olson front 50-50. Got some views on capitalism over here. Hiding in the bushes. Getting the secret shot. Long lens. Alex ollie into the street. Some beautiful scenery. Chris Vander kickflip fakie. The aqueduct thing. Andrew switch frontside board slide. Keegan Sauter with the blunt slide. Andrew Allen switch front nose grind 180. Pretty buttery. Rocking the high socks. Chris Vander ollie over to 50-50. And if you notice, there's a little knob. There's a knob on that rail. Right when you pop up. So he had to get over that knob first. That is tall. The Av. Feeble grind 180 through a curve. Super sick. Just like that curve ledge in SoCal. Av got a lot of practice with that. The curve metal bench story. Yeah, Av takes it to curves, man. Whip it through there. Where's that switchback nose blunt, the metal bench? I'll put that in there too, because that's just Av killing it. Huge Av fan. I need an excuse to throw some Av clips in, so here we go. Some Anthony Van Engelen spotlight, because this sequence is sick, and so is Av. And of course, you know what had to come next. Like I said in the trailer, we're going to talk about those who left us too soon. Dylan is one of those people. I love this photograph because it's just like this casual scene where Dylan's chilling. That I always love smoke and sunlight. You know, from shadow into razor light, it looks really stunning. And you can tell he's just got his instruments out. He's been jamming, playing music, playing keyboard, just being creative, just being a creator. And this interview was conducted by Chris Nicaratu, and the photos were from Jonathan Mering. I'm not going to read the interview maybe at this time, but I do admit that when I went back and reread it, I was really disappointed with how Chris treated Dylan in this interview. I was like, is this a Big Brother interview from 95? Because it's one thing to envy a person for their style or their skill or their looks. But it seemed that in this interview, Chris Nicaratu was just being a bully. And looking back on it with Dylan being gone now, it's definitely a bad look. It's a bad look. Obviously, I'm going to find all these tricks from Dylan's part because these photographs go so well with this fakey flip over the rail into the bank. Ollie up to brief landing on this little concrete circle. And some of these quotes are from the questions, not from Dylan himself. I'm going to read you an example. Did you see the Quarter Snacks Reddit of your minefield part, and what'd you think? Of course I saw it, and it was funny. I guess the easiest thing for somebody to pick on me for is my long hair. It's real creative of that person. I wonder where he got that idea from. It's funny, whatever. Question. Afterward, did you get kind of bummed that you didn't actually use Dude Looks Like a Lady for your song? Yeah, I should have definitely thought of that for the first song. It would have brought a bit more magnitude to the video part. Question. Do you get that sentiment a lot? What, the long hair dude looks like a lady shit? Yeah, that you look a little bit like a girl. No, dude. Have you ever checked yourself out in a full-length mirror over your shoulder? Like a posed look? Yeah, every morning, actually, I have a mirror right at the end of my bed for that exact purpose. I do it lying down. Question. When I ran into you in Sydney, I saw you across the bar and I was like, damn, check her out. Then you turned around and I was like, oh shit, hi Dylan. What a dick. If you swing like that, that's cool. I do not swing like that. You are false advertising. I'm sorry I rocked your boat and then disappointed you. Dylan had the sharp comebacks. I gotta give Dylan props. The backside flip with the pigeon flying away right in front of the camera. Beyond legendary. Dylan's a legend. Front lip. Kickflip, bump over bar, same location, got that frontside heel flip over it, which was covers, I think earlier this very year on a skateboarder mag. Front tail kickflip and like popping the kickflip out in the air division. Focus. Tony Manfrey, back 50-50. Ben Hatchell, frontside nose grind. Who's hot? Dakota Servold with a front 5-0. Coming out of Temecula, California, 17 years old. Hometown is Phoenix, though. Coming out of Temecula, California, but hometown's Phoenix. Who's hot? Nick Coons, 23, coming out of Portland, Oregon. Rocking the back nose grind. You got Joey Pepper, career grind popover. That's a very sick photograph. Who's hot? Dwayne Fagundes. We got Nolly nose blunt. That's Nolly heel flip nose blunt. Dang. Coming out of Porto Alegre, Brazil. I think I know someone else who came out of Porto Alegre. He's 20 at this time. Made it to Love Park, though. Skating Love Park up here. You got the Airwalk ad. Andy McDonald. Frontside grab. 15 things you didn't know about sacking. It's really bad. And at this time, Stacy Lowry's 411 sack still gets the victory. And we'll look up that sack and put that in here. You got an S ad with Mike wearing a Memory of Van Wastel shirt. He passed in 2008. Got the Gravis ad for Dylan with the back tail kickflip. Again, just flying like that front tail kickflip. Where is he at when he catches that? Look at that. Just out there. Brandon Westgate, Stay Gold, America, tray flip into the bank. Yeah, Brandon Westgate highlights. Let's cover that because Brandon Westgate was so sick. Thanks for checking out Classic Skate Mag number 5. Check out more of our channel. We got pictures coming up in the community tab. Please like and subscribe and share with a friend. We done. DonorBox is the easiest way to set up and receive money from supporters. So before you start your project or show, get DonorBox in place to hold you up. Use my link in the description and get a $50 gift card with your active account. If you made it to the end of the show and you'd like to see more of these, please consider supporting the show through donation. Look in the description for Support the Show and click that link. We'll see you next time.